G'day, Gaming Yarns here, and all of you COD multiplayers can suck it, because I'm going to tell you why Call of Duty campaigns are so much better than multiplayers. This is just a little introduction video, but I will be doing a full series on all the campaigns, starting with Modern Warfare's, then Black Ops, then the World War series, and then all the others.
Well, we're not here to fuck spiders.
I haven't played Call of Duty campaign since Modern Warfare 3, and all I hear is moaning about this series, so I thought I would sit down, play all of them through, and start a YouTube channel. So here we are. There will be 4 parts to the most controversial statement of this century. They are story, characters, good and the bad. But don't worry your pretty little faces, as this is all subjective. So if you don't like what I have to say, well, to be fair, I don't care, but feel free to comment just to let that inner child have its little say. COD campaign stories are truly a mixed bag, from absolute perfection, World at War, to a big old bag of dicks, Black Ops 3 anyone? Story is what drives the campaign, and the reason why I loved my time with them is the immersion into the world for say 4 to 8 hours, depending on how good you are. There is a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's finite, with a goal, usually kill the bad guy, very straightforward, unlike multiplayer, which is an endless grind with no end in sight, until the next COD comes out of course, because then all you guys jump onto the next one and forget about the other ones. But some of them are pretty forgettable. The campaign section gives you meaning to play the game, unlike multiplayer, which to me is a waste of time, except for the enjoyment of quick scope and a noob. Jesus, that shows my age. Characters. Let's big it up for John Price, in my humble opinion, the best character of the collection. Even all the way back in the original COD 1 and 2 on the humble PS2, the best console ever to be created. That mustache, the chops, the wicked attitude, you just can't get any better. I once tried that mustache look, and a friend at the gym said I looked like a truck stop rapist. I suppose it didn't help I had ripped flannel on and pluggers. I enjoyed most of the characters, even the ones that don't talk. I especially like the dogs. And the villains. Ooh, the villains. Well, you have Jon Snow, Menendez, and Makarov, the entire German and Japanese forces in World at War, and Kevin Spacey.
You think I'm a monster? That's only because you don't have the conviction to do what's necessary.
Awkward. Let's be real though, the characters in multiplayer are very two-dimensional and they swear a hell of a lot. They all have gigantic egos and can be crushed with a single your mama joke. Should I even say toxic anyone? I suppose we can jump across to the good now. Now don't get me wrong, as you're in the middle of typing your little comment, if anyone's even watching, I do think multiplayer is great fun. I've had the best times playing it, but fun is all it is. I laugh, I swear, I even cry sometimes. Your mama jokes really do cut deep. But all I hear is bitching and moaning about multiplayer with every different reincarnation of COD. And when I say reincarnation, I think that's a great way of saying it. To come back around with the same soul and different body. All COD multiplayers are essentially skinned versions of the previous. If you guys hate them so much, stop fucking buying them. And buying all those microtransactions and loot boxes. Just shut up about it already. You surely know what to expect now. And you can blame yourselves, by the way. You keep playing and buying them and feeding the big COD monster. Well, I suppose I did just buy the last 10 CODs to make this series. Oops. And I suppose the bad should be mentioned next. Campaign has its problems, and Christ on a Sunday it has its problems, but the memes, they're so great, you just can't go past them.
Train go boom.
Example of bad, I don't know, Vanguard? Vanguard changed historic events to fit its political agenda, but in saying that, the main characters are loosely based off real soldiers, and when I say loosely, I mean Texas Chainsaw Massacre to Ed Gein loosely. It's essentially a comic book version of real historic events. And one last negative on the campaigns. They can be really dreary, like a rainy, depressing, miserable summer English day. So obviously there are pluses and minuses for both campaign and multiplayer. Multiplayer is fun, and that is all, except for the poorly designed maps, microtransactions, hacking, and general fuckery that is littered throughout it. Campaign, on the other hand, may be a little bit bad, but it's more immersive. It has a point to playing it. Kill the villain. Even supposedly shite campaigns were fun to me. Ghosts. Oh, I've never seen dog detail like that. Woof! But anyways, if you got here and enjoyed it, I very much appreciate it. As I said before, I'm going to be doing a whole in-depth series, so watch them as well. Till next time, boys and girls, yarn over.
What I have started won't end with me. It's bigger than me, and it's certainly bigger than you.
What do you think I'm gonna say next? Train go boom.